So as far as immigration goes, what do you think is the biggest problem facing our society as far as immigration?
Uh, I think the biggest problem, perhaps, is misperception of the American people of immigration. A failure to understand that all Americans are all immigrants. Um, a failure to understand that immigration um, is what this country was built upon. I do get some concerns about the possibility of terrorists entering the country through immigration, but I think that statistically there's little evidence to support that that's what's occurring. Uh, I don't personally think that there's a huge problem with immigration right now. I think it's an overblown issue that gets a lot more press than it probably deserves. I do get that there is a. I do think if there. I do think that the level of illegal immigration is, at some levels, a legitimate concern. There's no nation in the world that opens its borders and just lets anybody walk in. So I get that the American people can be concerned about that issue, but that seems like something that we haven't dealt with very rationally.
Now, do you think it being blown out of proportion by the media or the current administration?
I don't think it's just the current administration. The reality is that there have been a significant number of illegal immigrants that have entered the country in the last 50 years. We have had, for want of a better term, amnesty agreements that have allowed those people, illegal immigrants, to become citizens in the past. There was the perception at the time was that that was going to solve the problem. Don't know that it solved the problem. So uh, I don't think it's just this administration. There's been talk about the immigration issues going back to the Reagan administration. So
Do you think the current administration is taking the right steps towards fixing the immigration problem?
I don't really know what steps they've taken yet. I don't know that building a wall is, from a practical standpoint, going to make much difference. I think that people will find ways around walls. Uh, I think the symbolism of a wall can be fairly negative. Although there's, I like to remind students that the Soviet Union built walls to keep people in. I think that we have to keep in mind that this is a wall to keep people out. It says something about how well perceived America is, that it has to try and prevent